What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Hey, what's going on, guys? Hope you're all doing well. Today's video, I've got another discussional topic video for you guys today. Now, I recently uploaded my first discussional video on the channel, and I got some really good feedback. I got like 18 likes, which is awesome. I got loads of comments from you guys talking to me about how you started collecting, what your first movie experience was. I really appreciate all the likes and comments that I got in that video. The video did much better than I was anticipating, hence why I'm doing another discussional video right here, right now. Alright guys, so in today's video I'm going to be talking about different types of collectors who collect movies, and then also share what type of collector I am, and then I'll be asking you guys what collectors you are. There's a couple different types of collectors in my eyes, which we're going to cover in this video. The first type of collectors in my eyes is the scalpers slash resellers. That's people who go out their way to buy either a bulk load of things, or they'll buy, you know, a couple copies of something that's really limited, purely to sell and for the profit, and not for the movie and not for the appreciation of the edition they've just bought. Now, of course, no one likes these types of people, but we all know that there's people out there that do that sell on Facebook, that sell on eBay. You know, they buy massive bulk buys, if you could say, of all these different ones. I remember when Blade Runner 2049 came out, this guy had bought around 40 copies of the 4K Steelbook from HMV, and what he was doing was he was selling it for like £75, and I'm not joking. I even think I've posted this on Instagram, link in the description. But yeah, he bought like 75 copies, and he bought, I don't know how many, but he was selling them at £75 each, and people were buying that. And I really wanted to message those people saying, look, you can still get it on the website and it's 30 quid. But people were paying £75 because he made such a descriptive description telling people how rare it was, and it was out of print and it will never come back in print. And people were buying it at £75, and I thought, that's mental. Like, you could pay that for like a Nova Media or two Nova Medias at that price. So that was one of the main instances that I've seen in recent years where it's just went crazy and people have been buying at that crazy price. Alright guys, so the next type of collector in my eyes is the collectors who buy and buy and buy and buy, and they don't care what they're buying. So they'll buy any steelbook, they'll buy any box set, they'll buy any edition, even if the movie sucks, or if they don't even want to watch it, they'll just buy it to have a big collection. Now, I'm sure probably everyone's been at that stage at one point in their collecting life. I know I was for maybe about 3 or 4 months, and then after that I had like no money, and then I was like, oh, why do I have that? I hate that movie. I'm sure everyone's done it, but they keep buying and buying and buying, and they have like this massive collection, and then they show it off, and then they can't really say much because they haven't watched half of it, and they don't have an interest to. I'm sure everyone knows someone who does that or has done that in the past. Now, okay, I understand if you're a steelbook collector, but as long as you have an interest in the film, I think it's better than not having an interest. And if you're actually going to watch it or not. You know, that's a good example again with scalpers for like limited editions. Why buy a limited edition if you're never going to watch it, if you're not even interested in the movie? So there's that type of collector. Alright guys, the other type of collector that I have in my eyes is the very technical collectors. And what I mean by that is collectors who always want the best picture quality, the best transfer on a disc, the most special features on a disc, if they're brand new special features or not, the audio, if the audio is DTS or if it's DTX, or if it's Dolby Atmos, if it's surround or not. I know a YouTuber who does that, and it's quite cool to see because I learned things from him by doing that. You know, I've went and looked at mine and thought, oh, I've got that one. Oh, didn't realise that had an older transfer. So it's quite cool when you see people do that, because it actually informs yourself on what editions to get of movies. But yeah, they're type of collectors, you know, and I'm kind of like that. But I'm not obsessive over that. You know, if I see a movie in the pound shop, I'm going to buy it regardless if it has surround sound or not on the disc, you know, whereas if the American one did. Because I'm not going to pay an extra 10-15 quid to import just because it's got surround sound. I do have, you know, surround sound in my house, but I'm not going to pay an extra 15 to have that, just that one thing on that disc. So yeah, that's a different type of collector. Alright guys, so the last type of collector I'm going to talk about is just the ordinary collector who picks up movies that they really enjoy and they have it in their collection because they like it. You know, they're not all about the money, they're not all about the technical aspects of it. They just want the movie because they absolutely love the movie and they want to have it in their collection. And that's like me. If I don't like a film, I'm selling it. Like, a couple months back, a film called Brimstone came out and I bought it. An hour into the movie, I had already listed it on eBay because I just didn't like the film. So if I don't like a movie, I'm going to sell it, regardless if it's a limited edition or if it's a steelbook or a box set or anything like that. If I don't like it, I'm going to sell it. So, you know, when I did my collection videos, which you can go and check out my channel, all those films I liked. There wasn't one there that I was like, oh, I didn't like that. Okay, there were some guilty pleasures in there, but I still enjoy the films enough to have them in the collection and to actually re-watch titles. You know, I try really hard to re-watch nearly everything I buy. New releases, I try and watch at least twice in like a month or two, just to warrant me paying the full price of when it comes out. You know, because if I'm only gonna, to me, this is all to me, if I'm gonna buy a new release at, what, £15, just for a standard Blu-ray, if I pay £15 and then I don't watch it for like 7 months, 8 months, I could have went and rented that for £2 and then bought the Blu-ray for like 5 quid in 7 months time, you know, and save myself a bit of money. So for me, I buy the new releases that I think, right, I can rewatch that quite often. So that's how I do, you know, that's how I work out my new release buying, I suppose. But I always want to make sure, you know, if I buy this title, am I going to be able to rewatch it? And okay, I do blind buy, you know, I think everyone does, they blind buy. If you don't blind buy and you watch everything first, massive appreciation to you. I wish I could do that, but if I see a film and it looks interesting, I'm going to pick it up. But then that's the difference between some collectors, because I'll actually sell it if I don't like it, whereas some collectors, they won't sell it, they'll just keep it. Because I changed as a collector. I used to want the biggest collection that I could have. Trust me, I wanted the biggest. And even with DVDs, I sold over 100 DVDs at one point. So now I'm down to like 100. And yes, I still buy the odd DVD here and there, but you know, I used to have a massive DVD collection and I sold off nearly 50% of it. And not because it was just Blu-ray. Okay, some of them were Blu-ray upgrades, but if I didn't like the film, I just got rid of it, because DVD was so cheap that it was like 50 pence for a DVD. Alright, I'll gamble and I'll watch that. So yeah, that's the final part of the collector's types, I suppose, and that's the one I fall under. You know, I buy the movies I love. If I buy a movie I don't like, I will sell it. I'm not there to hoard it or to just keep it to make my collection big. So yeah. Alright guys, so that's the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed. Please leave a comment down below. It is the whole point of the video, discussional videos. Leave a comment below with what type of collector you think you are. Do you buy every new release that you want to get? Do you wait sometimes? Do you resell things if you don't like the movie? Do you sell things for profit sometimes? I won't judge. Yeah, definitely let me know what type of collector you are down in the comments. I had some amazing comments from my last one, so I really look forward to hearing your comments. Hit the massive like button as well. I got a lot of likes on my last video, so hopefully we can stay up to that, and we can maybe even beat the mark that we did in the last video for this video. Hit that subscribe button if you are new around here, and make sure to hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. Check out all my socials on screen and in the description below. We've got my Instagram, my Twitter, my Letterboxd and my Facebook. And until next time guys, I hope you have a great day or a great night. Hope to see you guys soon on the channel. Stay awesome. Peace.